So we're here today at Spa, practicing for the 24 hours in July 31st. We've got most of our drivers here today, actually all but one in the 68 car. I'm going to be driving it with my partner Richard Dean, Mark Blundell, former Grand Prix and Le Mans winner, Eddie Cheever, former Grand Prix driver and Indy 500 champion, will be in the 68 car. In the 67 car, we have Mark Patterson, our regular driver for the season, Emil Asentato, who we're actually calling Sterling Moss for the weekend. He looks like him. Stefan Johansson, a Le Mans Sebring winner, and of course a former Grand Prix driver for McLaren and Ferrari, and a good friend Elaine Lee. So we have a fantastic driver lineup, all very experienced and some of the most famous names in the world of motorsports. Fans were lined up this morning for the guys, and they had their diecast photos, or the diecast cars, their photos. They're all great friends. It's a huge privilege just going to dinner with them last night and listening to them all start telling their stories when they drove for McLaren and Ferrari and won Le Mans. So big privilege to drive next to them. It's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience to share a car and share a team with these guys. In addition to our sponsors for the year, Remington and LG, we've had Road and Track join us on now what's the 68 car for the race, Legends of Motorsports, which is the vintage racing series that I started with Bobby Rahal in the States. And then on the 67 car, we have FXDD and Roger Dubois watches. And so it's a great sponsor lineup, a lot of exposure. It was great to see everyone already here paying attention to the team. So, we want to make sure we deliver for sponsors on the track and off the track. And right now it's a little bit easier off the track, but we'll make sure we keep doing that, and then the results will come in time. I raced here once in '93, I believe it was. We finished third in Opel Lotus, so it's been quite some time. I remember the track now that I've done some more laps. It's quite daunting. It is probably the greatest track in the world. It takes heavy commitment, so it's what I remember it to be, and just need some more laps under me now. I think we can get podiums here. I think depending on what happens with the balance of performance, we'll see who has kind of the outright speed. But a 24-hour race is about reliability, drivability, drivers not making mistakes. The Audi is a fantastic endurance car. We've got a great driver lineup, so I think we got most of what we need to I wouldn't rule out challenging for the win in GT3.